Hello everybody and welcome back to Physic Talks. Now today we are dealing with some complete f***ing idiots. Some total bellends. I mean, goddamn. If Onision wasn't bad enough, now I've got another sociopath on my hands. Mr. Social Repose. He who so wished that he could be this villain. He clearly romanticized about being an evil person, and now he's called out for being an evil person. He's like, oh sorry, I'm so sorry, look, I shaved my head, I'm so sorry. No, you're not, you disingenuous piece of shit. That is moron number one. Moron number two is Black Hitler, also known as Gazi Kodzo, also known as... What? What are you talking about? Also known as...
I'm not gay. Hell no, girl. Hell, I ain't gay. Hell no. I am SGL, which is same gender loving, which is an African social construct created for and by Africans.
You even... do you really believe the words you're saying? Do you really genuinely really believe the fucking shit that comes out of your stupid cunt mouth? I mean, this guy's a complete moron. He so thinks that he's right. It's my thinking that he has some sort of mental issues. I mean, I don't know why he would think so just stupidly about everything. The specific video we're going to be looking at today is about him claiming that he's not gay, which he is. He clearly is. He calls it something else because apparently being gay is a white construct. I mean, what are you talking about? You may have noticed the lighting in here is absolute cack today, but it's because it's nighttime and I want to get a video out to you guys because I won't be able to do one tomorrow, so it will be a massive gap between my last video. So I just wanted to give you my thoughts on these matters. We're going to be looking at two videos today. One is coming from Social Repose. It is his response to his apology because his apology was a mess, a total mess, and this apology is no better because he's clearly trying to cover his ass. All he cares about is his channel doing badly. In fact, he that is blatantly obvious considering he plugs his music into his apology video. Oh me oh my. And the video we're going to be looking at from Gazi Kodzo is called I'm Not Gay, which isn't true, as we all know. So, without further ado, let us roll that frickin' intro. So, I get why you shaved your head as a kind of a sign of your apology, but it's a little bit of an Onision thing to do, don't you think? Are you going to get a tattoo that says liar across your forehead next? And he doesn't mention it once in the video. Bit of a weird move. Just because you shave your head doesn't prove to me that you're in any way remorseful, I'm afraid.
So I'd like to talk about the response video I made a couple weeks ago. Obviously that video shouldn't exist. I shouldn't have made it. It was rushed. It was wrong on a lot of points, and I think I came at it with resentment instead of empathy and humanity. I should have waited a few days. I should have let JACLYN's emotions settle in.
Yes, you absolutely should have waited. You definitely should. It was a little bit too soon after her video, and throughout the video it was almost like you were annoyed and trying to put her down in ways, which is pretty bizarre. And the fact that you did it soon isn't really the big issue here. It's the fact that you showed absolutely no sign of emotion towards her. You were only worried about losing fans. You just came off as very robotic, and you lied constantly. And I don't think you would be making this video now if you hadn't got a lot of hate for the last video.
I should have let my emotions fester and settle in. I should have let the rage of our audiences figure itself out.
Yeah, the rage of your audiences aren't gonna figure themselves out, not at all. This video as well has a ton of dislikes. Don't be blaming the audiences for this. It's your fault that you've got a lot of dislikes on this.
I'm not the victim in any of this. And I think it's sad and deplorable that I came off that way in the response video, because ultimately it was a response, it was not an apology video. I'm not the victim here. I never was. I never will be.
No, you are not. You are absolutely not the victim. So why have you titled this, I Need to Get Help? Oh, poor little social repose. Oh, I feel so sorry for you. You're just a broken soul that needs a help and guidance. F*** off, mate. You're a robotic prick.
Video is ultimately about what I want to do moving forward, because JACLYN is gone. Most of my friends are gone. And I deserve it. I do. I deserve all of this. I mean, I guess that's subjective, but...
No, it's not subjective, it's objective.
I deserve a lot of it, and I think I said some things in the response video a couple weeks ago that were bullshit. Not all of it, but a portion of it. Mainly the part where I said that I had warned her and that she should have known better. I didn't say it exactly like that, but that's bullshit. I shouldn't have said that. That was the resentment talking, because ultimately I was resentful because of the circus that would ensue, and not for what I had done to JACLYN.
Well, no, all of it was bullshit. You lied consistently, and I very much doubt you're going to be talking about the fact you lied within this video. In fact, I know you're not. Not because I've watched it, because I haven't. But, yeah, you completely lied about so many different things. You were aggressive, you were laughing, smiling, all that kind of stuff. And you're trying to prove you have emotions in this video, but just because you say you feel something doesn't mean you do.
Now, I've seen a lot of people say that I'm blaming mental illness for what I've done. And my response to that is that it's very easy to view things in black and white. It's very easy to paint someone who has done something heinous as an unforgivable monster, a disgusting psychopath, a sociopath, someone who doesn't feel anything or lacks any kind of real human emotion. But the truth is that I do feel things, and while I do have trouble with empathy, anyone who's gotten close to me knows that. I do feel things. I do feel obvious human emotion. I wouldn't be able to create art or music if I didn't.
Yeah, I never really thought you were a sociopath. I just think you're an idiot. You really are. At least you are kind of admitting to some of the issues in this video, which is good. But now you're kind of just hating on yourself just because that's what you think other people want you to say, I think. Anyway, that's my opinion, and that is just an opinion.
And for those of you seeking an apology on JACLYN's behalf, I do owe you an apology, my viewers and people who have passed by, for being disingenuous, for putting my life on the screen and putting so much of my relationship out there, putting JACLYN in so many videos and vice versa, just to have the rug pulled out from underneath all of you. That was disingenuous, and I'm legitimately sorry for that you have to see this, that you have to see the gross underbelly. But to have me apologize to JACLYN in the form of a YouTube video, which, since she's gone, I'm assuming she will never see this, that in itself is disingenuous and not real.
But I'm just gonna do one on YouTube anyway, and plug my merch in my description, and plug my music at the end of the video. And that's not disingenuous, is it? Jesus. Also, can't you just call her? I don't get it. Why can't you just call her? Or at least text her? Instead of putting out another video for the entire world to see. I don't get it.
She obviously deserves a real apology. She deserves a lot of things. But I do believe that someday I'll see her again. Maybe not. It's really up to her at this point. And I can give her that heartfelt, genuine apology, and it'll be between us.
Let's hope you don't see her ever again, and let's hope you don't ever get into another relationship, because you're a toxic human being. You care very little for people, and everything you do, it's obvious that you're doing it just for your audience, not so much for JACLYN on any level. I think this apology is like an apology to your audience because of the hate you've been getting. You are saying so many things that I think you think other people want to hear, and again, shaving your head, why? It doesn't strike me as, oh wow, he's done this that's such a crazy thing to do, he must care. No, I just think, what is wrong with you? What's up with you? What's going on in your head there, in your big egg head? Someone in the comments said he looks like a toe. Yes, he very much does.
I'm sorry I come off so cold in these videos, like the very serial killer vibe, the very sociopath vibe. I don't know how to do this to a camera.
I don't think it's just to a camera. I don't think you really know how to feel in general. And again, I'm not saying you're a sociopath. I just think you're an idiot.
As I said earlier, I'm not good at this. But ultimately, the point of me making this video is
covering your tracks and making sure that your fans don't hate you.
It's not about necessarily what happened. It's about what I want to do, because the other thing that I highly condemn at least after thinking about it lots while on the European leg of the tour in the past couple weeks, is a line that I said about therapy and drugs, or antidepressants to be specific, and how I don't agree with them, and how I don't think they work, and how I think they're bullshit. And that's a really dangerous way of thinking.
Yeah, that was a dangerous thing to say. That's one of the worst things in that video that you said, in my opinion. To just shout out to your massive audience of impressionable fans that antidepressants are complete rubbish and there's no point to them, I think that's a really idiotic thing for you to say. Now, that doesn't mean that I think everyone that has depression should be on antidepressants. I don't think that's true at all. Antidepressants are merely a plaster. They are not a long-term fix on any level, but they can be useful for someone who is in a very difficult state and really needs something to help them temporarily. I think anyone that gets on antidepressants should also seek out therapy and counselling, and preferably not to take antidepressants at all and just to seek out counselling. Now, if anyone is concerned about that kind of thing and wants to know more about antidepressants and how they could help, let me know down in the comments and I will happily give you any advice that you need. If a lot of you are in that kind of situation, then maybe I could do a video on that subject, because I think I have a lot to say on it. Psychology is big within my family. My mum's a counsellor, she's a therapist. My brother is studying psychology at university. I studied psychology for a short amount of time, but now it's more of a personal interest of mine, so I've looked into it quite a bit. I'm no doctor, I'm no therapist. I can't give you solid, proper, real advice, but I can tell you things from my experiences anyway. But this is getting off the point here. Back to the video.
And maybe I'll try going to therapy. I don't know. I told her I don't agree with therapy because I've tried it before and I don't feel like it works.
Wow, I completely forgot that. I think he also said that he doesn't agree with therapy and he thinks it's bullshit. You're an idiot. What are you talking about? Don't just say that it's bullshit, because that's just your tiny opinion. What do you mean you don't agree with it? There is so much evidence that therapy is incredibly useful for huge amounts of people. Therapy is, in fact, pretty much essential for a lot of people's lives, and for you to publicly say to your impressionable fans that it's a load of rubbish is completely idiotic. Let people choose for themselves. It's therapy. I will back it till the day that I die. I think it's a very important thing that is very useful for huge amounts of people. What are you talking about, man? It's ridiculous. And interestingly, you say that therapy is a load of rubbish, but when you get a lot of hate on your video, oh, suddenly it's a miraculous thing that might actually help me. Wow.
Change. That's continuing what I'm doing, just kind of more behind the scenes, and that's not okay. So I've contacted my therapist that I used to see in high school. While I didn't think it worked that well. I feel like I'm an adult now. I'm willing to open up, and I'm honestly open to seeing why I've become like this, why I have so many issues with respecting the people that love me, and why I'm so closed off, and why I've become this. I can't just put band-aids over it forever. I need to change me.
Therapy is all good and well, but it's not going to help stop you being a complete moron. It's not going to help you stop being a cruel and heartless person to everyone you come across. There's a lot it can help with, but not that.
Now, I wanted to conclude this video with a rendition of a song that I wrote called Chemistry. I think it's appropriate.
So now is where he finishes the video with one of his songs. I don't think that's appropriate on any level. Yeah, fine, it may be well suited to this situation, but it's not well suited to apologizing. It's just not. It's not a good thing to do. You also shouldn't plug your merch in the description. It's just not right. Maybe that's just me that thinks that, but I think it's just unnecessary to be plugging your music into an apology video. Anyway, that's the conclusion of that. I'm not gonna show you the song because you can check it out on his channel if you wish. Now, I'm not saying that this video is worse than the last one, and I'm not saying it's a really bad video in general. I just still think he's being disingenuous. I still think he's doing things just because that's what his fans want to hear, and I don't think he's remorseful at all. And I mean, that's for you to decide. That is just my humble opinion. Now let's move on to the worst man that ever did exist.
Look, y'all. Say hey to my ancestors. What up, them? What up, them? At the end of this video, I'm going to tell y'all about a meetup I'm doing in Chicago, May 23rd, which is this Saturday.
Aguami, y'all. Hey, y'all. Okay. Oh, hey. Okay.
So you want to watch the whole video, and then I'm going to give you the details at the end. So now you have to watch the video. Aha! Unless you skip to the end. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. That is whiteness. That is whiteness.
That's right. If you skip to the end of this video, that is whiteness. You are white if you skip. Skippers are white as skippers.
So, anyways, I'm here to tell you, like the title says, I'm not gay. Hell no, girl. Hell no, I ain't gay. Girl, I ain't gay.
Yes, you f***ing are.
I am SGL, which is same gender loving, which is an African social construct created for and by Africans, and we'll talk more about that later. But first, let me tell you why I'm not gay. First and foremost, gay is a European social construct created by Neanderthal Tom cave beast sociopath parasites for Neanderthal Tom cave beast sociopathic parasites. Okay?
What the big grand old f*** are you talking about? No! Being gay isn't any construct. What are you talking? It doesn't come from anything. It's just a thing. No one created gayness. The white scumbag Neanderthal parasites didn't create gayness. You're gay. Get over it. And by the way, this video has, I'm not jabbing at him for being gay or anything like that, because I'm bisexual myself, so that would be a bit silly. The point is, I fight for gay rights, and to have someone saying that gay people are parasite Neanderthals really annoys me. It makes me sick, because you are literally insulting the person that you are. You are absolutely an awful person to have speaking out about being gay, because you are absolutely putting down anyone that's having difficulty with being gay. You're an idiot. You're a terrible idiot. You're an absolute psychopath. That's the thing. You are literally, I reckon you have some sort of mental issues, because why would you think in such a stupid way? I think you're the psychopath here.
And any social construct created by Europeans for Europeans is going to be anti-black.
What? 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 Oh my god. Being gay is an anti-black? What are you talking about? That makes no sense. That's not even possible. That doesn't make any sense.
Sorry about it, okay? Gay is anti-black. They are all about their reality, their viewpoint in society, their struggles, their reality, okay? And their goals. And they are not inclusive to anyone else, okay? Gay is anti-black.
What the f***? Whoa, their struggles? You're gay, thank you very much. And you are claiming that gay people don't have struggles. This is so illogical. It makes absolutely no sense. You're gay. Sorry, but you're gay. So by your definition, you are anti-black. Same, I don't know what you said earlier, what you said it was, but same-sex relationships or whatever you said, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Being homosexual is it's not, oh my god.
I got receipts. You want receipts on them rainbow Skittles, child? Them Neanderthal Tom picking the blanket penis, okay? They like to get doped up and drugs and dance to that lame-ass beat at the club. With all them lights and stuff. Oh my gosh, it's so disgusting. I swear. White gay men and their drugs.
Wow. So you're claiming gays are now drug addicts as well. What's next? Literally, what's next? So gay people lie about their struggles. They're not inclusive. They're anti-black. They're drug addicts. Wow, so you are all of those things, are you? Because you're gay. Sorry, you're f***ing gay, okay? You're gay, you're a gay psychopath.
First receipt is, during the HIV and AIDS epidemic of the late 80s and 90s, gay organizations, when I say gay, I mean white gays, white homosexual cisgendered men. White gays kept, through their organizations and through their power in governments and all that kind of stuff, they systematically kept education, funding, and medication away from black, same-gender loving people.
What are you talking about? No, you say gay people withheld education from black people. Oh my god, what's...
Which is the reason why their numbers of HIV and AIDS went down, while our numbers either stayed the same or went higher.
Oh my god, you're literally now saying gay people have given the black race AIDS and HIV. Are you listening to yourself? Do you hear the words that are coming out of your mouth? Seriously? Even if that was true, is that a reason to attack every gay person on the planet? No, you total dickbag.
The systems created by them, which led to the death of hundreds of thousands, some say millions, of same-gender loving Africans in America. So I don't want to be part of no group that's trying to kill me, girl. Hell no, girl. Hell no.
Oh, we're murderers now. Murderers. We are murderers. Gay people are murderers. They're racist murderers, drug addicts that withheld education and caused HIV and AIDS within the black race. Oh my fucking god!
Also, same-gender loving people have faced discrimination from white gays within, like, even their clubs. They would have signs saying that they don't want blacks.
What? Where? When? Have you got proof? Where are the pictures? Are you joking? Yes, gay people won't let same-gender loving... No clubs know what same-gender loving is. No club exists that would have signs. No gay clubs would exist that have signs saying we don't want same-gender loving black people in our club, thank you. Wow! You are crazy. You are literally insane, my friend. Well done.
They would even have signs saying that, you know, if you're black or whatever, or the bouncer would say if you're black, they would ask you for 2 to 3 picture IDs. Girl, who got 2 or 3 picture IDs? Who got them? I got 2, I don't have a passport. And they, even my friend, since this last weekend, my friend told me actually over the phone that this weekend he went to a gay white club and he had on a hat, a sports hat with a P on it, and he told him to take it off because it was like gang affiliated. He went into the club and he saw that there was a white gay man with the same hat. He saw a white gay man with spikes on his jacket. Spikes this big, girl, that's a weapon, girl, that's a weapon. And he even saw another actual weapon, which is like knuckle brace or brace knuckles or whatever, on another white person, but it's okay and it's lavish and it's cute because it's a white gay man.
where you're pulling all of this information right out of your gay ass. You genuinely are. None of this happened, did it, Ghazi? None of this actually happened. None of these things ever would happen. Wow. No, there is not a single gay club that would do that, because that's bullshit. Oh, and by the way, you hate white people so much, you hate all these gay people, but you're still going to live in America though, aren't you? And you're not going to leave, because you love that whiteness, don't you? You are so hypocritical. You're just going to stay in a country that you think is absolutely cancerous. And you're going to use the American system. You're going to happily buy white products. You joke. You total joke.
I got one. So also during the HIV and AIDS epidemic, there was a HIV and AIDS epidemic in Haiti. White gay organizations combined with the white media said that this was because AIDS and HIV originated in Haiti. And they made this propaganda that went on for about, I want to say like 5 to 7 years, until Haitians got together with Harvard studies people, researchers, and found out that actually how AIDS and HIV originated in Haiti was because of white gay Americans going over to Haiti and picking up male prostitutes and making them have unprotected sex and spreading HIV and AIDS.
That is completely untrue. That is 100 billion% untrue. No, it wasn't propaganda that went on for 5 or 7 years. There was a lot of speculation that AIDS originated in Haiti, because Haiti had one of the highest amounts of AIDS and HIV in the Caribbean region, and immigrants were coming from there to America. So that is just a theory. It's a theory that it came from there. No one claimed that it's a fact and used that as propaganda for 5 to 7 years. That is total rubbish. And that's not even the worst part. No, what are you talking about? No one found out that we were the ones that went over to Haiti and spread HIV and AIDS. That makes no sense, because it had to originate from somewhere else to get to America. You fucking moron. Oh my god. Oh, fuck, I can't do this anymore. I would happily talk on Ghazi in the future, but too many brain cells are being destroyed right now, so I've got to give my brain a rest. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, please do leave a like and subscribe if you want to help support me and my channel. Cheers, guys. I'll see you in the next one.